What's up, danglers? So as promised, we are here with the Neko Hack tutorial. Of course, we will be using none other than the Geecrack bellows gill for that. It is specifically made for that. It is made by Geecrack as well. But originally I was going to figure out how to set these guys up before I made the video, but I figured it'd be kind of cool to learn together here. So we're just going to jump right in. So a Neko rig is you kind of setting your hook in the middle of your bait here. You're going to add a little bit of weight here. And what that's going to do, it's going to allow that bait to really replicate something feeding off the bottom. So we are coming up on the spawn for largemouth and smallmouth. But smallmouth in particular, I'm able to sight fish. You're really going to see those beds along the shoreline. So this is going to replicate a nice sneaky bluegill trying to mess up that bass's bed. So I think these are going to work great during the spawn, hopefully. But yeah, let's jump right into this. So we're going to grab our bellows gill. This is the 3.8 inch model. We're going to grab our Neko Hack. So let's see here. They are tiny, super tiny. Definitely want to keep them in the bag. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but that's so tiny. So very tiny. Nothing crazy huge. But you can see there is a hole. So I can get the lighting a little better here for you. In the hole. There is a hole kind of towards the middle there. And that's where your hook is going to be put. So now I'm going to probably opt to go somewhere towards the center here. So I guess I'm going to have my hook kind of sitting right here. That way, again, looks like a little fish kind of bouncing along the bottom. Still gives plenty of tail action there. So we're going to shoot kind of towards the middle here. You're going to take your pointy end and you're just going to push it all the way through the main part of the body there in the center. So we're just going to kind of go. That wasn't as smooth as I hoped it would be, but there we go. Perfect. Alright, so that came out just above one of those ribs there. So now I think once you have it through, we're going to use the back here. Okay, so once you have that all the way through, like that, you're then going to take your hook. I got me a little finesse. I guess this is kind of like a wacky hook here. Just kind of grab something to use. You're going to put that hook right through the hole of that Neko Hack. I kind of went through the rib there. Not a problem. There we go. So now that hook is good and secure in that Neko Hack. Now you're going to notice there is some extra sticking out. We don't want that, so we're going to take a pair of scissors. Got my little cuda cutters here. I'm going to trim off the excess. And there it is. Oh, get out of there. So now we have our hook set up. So again, that's going to sit like that. Now next step is we do have to add some weight. Now, I guess it all depends on how deep the water is, if you got any current. So right now, I'm just going to use kind of a little small nail weight. So there's many different kinds of nail weights. You got that little guy. This is probably a little more of a finessey nail weight. And then you got some, let's see, heavy duty guys here. These are actually by Dobbins. And then you got these big nail weights, which you can adjust. You can, I believe, snap off some of these if you really wanted to adjust the length of it. But I think this might be a little too much for what we're doing here with the bellows gill. So we're going to take my little finesse nail weight here, which I believe is actually by Tungsten. So we're going to stick that right in the nose. It looks like I've used this, so it kind of goes in a little easier than I expected. Not always a bad thing. So now that nail weight is in there. So once again, that bad boy is going to bounce along on the bottom. And like I said, I think it's going to work great during the spawn because it's really going to replicate, especially the bellows gill, a bluegill bopping along the bottom of a bass's bed, and they are definitely not going to like that. So I think this is definitely going to get bit. So yes, there's my little Neko Hack tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely have fun kind of learning along with you. Hopefully I'll be able to actually get out on the water very soon. We've had some crummy weather here in northern New Jersey, along with an earthquake or two. So hopefully with the next couple days, I'll be getting out on the water. I almost made it all the way through. Getting out on the water, and one of the first things we'll be putting that Grow Design Works flag 255 to work. Again, we're creeping up on the spawn. There's still going to be some big ones feeding on some bigger snacks, so hopefully I can get a few bites on that bad boy. Of course, I am going to be leaning towards areas that don't have pickerel for now. I'll get over it, maybe, eventually. But yes, that is the next thing to expect, and plenty more to come after that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop some comments, hit that like button, and I, along with the little hack here, we'll catch you later.